Have you ever witnessed a moment when a creature that seems slow suddenly becomes the most terrifying threat? In the silent jungle, the python does not rush forward. It waits, and when the moment arrives, its entire weight and primal constricting force are released in an instant. Today, you will witness the most unbelievable battles between pythons and predators ever recorded. Rare moments that reveal just how brutal nature truly is. Watch now. Python versus indigo snake. Beneath the base of a large tree, an indigo snake detects a juvenile python slowly slithering under a thin layer of sand. It pauses briefly, observing with lightning speed, then suddenly lunges forward. In a single motion, the indigo snake locks onto the front section of its opponent's body.
With its powerful jaws.
This species is notorious for preying on other snakes, even larger individuals, thanks to its extremely fast reflexes and precise control.
Until the python's energy resources.
The young python barely has time to struggle. Once the head is controlled, all resistance becomes meaningless. The hunt ends cleanly. In nature, the one who exploits opportunity better is the one who survives. Python versus Komodo. A rare piece of footage capturing a confrontation between two giant reptiles. Each tightening coil crushes down, leaving the Komodo dragon with almost no space to move. In desperation, the Komodo twists its head back, biting repeatedly into the snake's body, flesh tearing open, yet the coils remain firm. The python does not kill with biting force, but by suffocation. Each exhale from the victim increases the pressure. The more the Komodo struggles, the stronger the constriction becomes. After only a few minutes, its lungs are locked shut. The body softens, motionless within the cold coils of the python. Python versus leopard. Along a quiet riverbank, a leopard comes face to face with a large python slowly sliding across wet mud.
That's close to the snake.
Both remain almost still, moving in small increments, probing each other's reactions. The leopard begins with short, testing touches, just enough to gauge reflexes.
Listen to the clues.
That's him.
Is that the lip?
When an opening appears, the leopard attacks instantly. It clamps onto the soft neck area and pins it firmly to the ground.
He's got it.
The bite paralyzes the python, dragging it away from the riverbank. This time, the leopard faces a python far larger than any opponent it has encountered before. Unlike its usual hunts, it does not rush. The leopard keeps its distance, moving slowly, throwing feints while tracking every subtle movement of the opponent. Instinct warns that a single constriction from a python, a species capable of crushing antelope bones, would be enough to end everything. Both stand locked in tension, every step carefully calculated. And then, neither side chooses to take the risk. The confrontation ends in silence. In the suffocating standoff, the python repeatedly lunges its body forward, but the leopard escapes by a hair's breadth each time. With reflexes under 0.2 seconds, faster than most terrestrial predators, it narrowly avoids the lethal coils. When the python begins to slow, the leopard seizes the moment and lunges in, biting precisely at the weak point just behind the head. Under the leopard's bite force, the python no longer has the strength to constrict its opponent. Python versus crocodile. Beneath murky water, the python and crocodile come face to face. Two representatives of extreme bite force and extreme constriction. The python strikes quickly at the crocodile, but immediately the crocodile counters with a direct bite to the python's head. But today, the python has chosen the wrong opponent. The crocodile's skin is covered in thick, bony scutes that significantly reduce constricting force and render the python's bites almost ineffective. Fortunately, the crocodile only issues a warning. It quickly releases its jaws, leaving the python an escape route. Python versus hyena. A hyena approaches a python coiled on the ground, repeatedly moving in and backing off, throwing probing feints to find an opening. It bites quickly and withdraws immediately, forcing the python to rotate defensively. Both wait for the other to make a mistake. When the hyena loses focus, it is instantly attacked. Pythons often do not constrict immediately. They conserve strength, waiting for the prey to tire and its heartbeat to become erratic. It gradually swallows the prey, ending the battle in silence. Python versus impala. An impala becomes stranded in an open area, surrounded on all sides by a river. It hesitates, searching for a way up the bank. But beneath the murky water, crocodiles and a python have already recognized the opportunity. A crocodile suddenly surfaces, forcing the impala to leap across the narrow stretch of water. Impala can leap over 3 meters high to escape danger in an instant, but a strike from below catches its leg, causing it to stumble. Just as it reaches the bank, the python seizes the moment, biting down and tightening its coils, closing the tragedy of survival. This time, a young impala accidentally draws the attention of two different predators, a python and a hyena.
Beautiful in the sunlight.
The python moves in close, slowly wrapping muscular coils around the prey's body. Each constriction weakens breathing, blood no longer reaching the brain. The impala quickly fades and becomes motionless.
Look, he's just taking it.
The python does not use venom. It kills with pressure, enough to stop the heart and lungs.
Right.
when the python withdraws. The hyena is already waiting. No chase is needed. It simply takes what remains. In nature, patience is sometimes the greatest advantage. Python versus goat. An unlucky goat encounters a massive predator, a python many times larger than its body. The python does not need to constrict continuously, only maintain enough pressure to cut off blood circulation to the brain. When swallowing begins, the python's lower jaw separates on both sides thanks to elastic ligaments, allowing it to open several times wider than its head. Its body stretches with each swallowing motion. A meal this large can keep a python fed for weeks, even over a month, without needing to hunt again. Python versus kookaburra. On a high tree branch, a young python is unfortunate enough to encounter a master small predator. The kookaburra is a carnivorous bird specialized in hunting young snakes, with a beak strong enough to kill prey in just a few strikes. It uses its extremely powerful neck muscles to repeatedly slam the python's body against the ground, aiming to break the spine and disable the prey. When a python is still too small, its constricting ability is nearly useless against such precise attacks. Python versus dog. A dog is locked tightly by the python, thick coils layered over one another with steady pressure. Pythons can sense the heartbeat of their prey through body vibrations. Only when the heartbeat slows do they increase constriction to conserve energy. The prey struggles in vain. The python's extremely durable and smooth keratin scales disperse bite force, making the dog's bites almost incapable of causing damage. When the pressure becomes sufficient, even a struggling body can no longer break free. Python versus tiger. At the edge of dense jungle, a tiger and a python meet in an unavoidable situation. The tiger strikes first, a powerful bite stunning the python, its body nearly losing control in the first moments. A python's body consists of hundreds of muscle bundles operating independently, allowing it to rapidly restore constricting force even after being attacked. When the tiger begins to tire, the python immediately wraps its entire body. Constricting pressure rises to its maximum. With just a few coils applied in the right positions, even an apex predator collapses. Python versus jackal, honey badger. This time, the python encounters a smaller but extremely troublesome opponent. The honey badger's thick, loose, elastic skin absorbs nearly all pressure, whether bitten or constricted. The honey badger remains unharmed. A jackal waits nearby. They want to steal the kill, but this time both opponents are dangerous.
Guys, this is the best sight you will ever.
Two African wild dogs move in, biting and tugging at the python's body, harassing continuously, but they dare not commit. They understand that approaching either of these opponents would put them at a disadvantage. After several tense seconds, the jackals gradually give up. The honey badger drags the python's carcass into the bushes.
Has given the feisty young python
The images you
enough
have just
strength to
seen
fight back.
remind us that in the wild, power does not lie only in speed or claws. For pythons, it is patience, endurance, and the precise moment of attack. When facing predators, a single small mistake is enough to turn the attacker into the victim. If you felt the tension and brutality of these confrontations, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue following the most authentic survival stories from nature. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again on the next journey of exploration.